Los Angeles in my lap. Got Belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars. Got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars. Still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. A mission to make. I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the up, but you didn't make her. She ain't never coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it. It's just something that you lack. Michael Jack got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go now? Here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Outside.
That's a ball.
And we're underway here on Mother's Day.
First pitch, 5 o'clock.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's Mookie now. Splits the plate, and that is strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
So Mookie Betts with a base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Just 1 hit and 10 at-bats so far in this series. That's a strike. Freeman with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
And a pitch. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Betts on at first, nobody out. Rodriguez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. There's a swing and a drive. Thomas going back on this one, and it's off the wall. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Will Smith, the next to hit. This to third. In plenty of time to first, and they get the out on Smith.
That is it. The third baseman, number 2.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Hae-Sung Kim.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Max Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Just missed. Second and third, one away.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 44, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. One run across. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 3. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And here is Michael Conforto. 2 hits in the game last night. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eduardo Rodriguez won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Gilbert Diaz.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So up next, James Outman. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Nelson preparing to come on if needed. And it is 2-1.
One strike.
Kim at second with 2 down.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out looking. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game. Tony Gonsolin.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. And a big factor for them in recent games, Gabriel Moreno.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Garrett Hampson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bunt attempt popped up, stretches out and hauls it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And first offering is fouled off. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
That one ripped. Gone! That one felt good, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now with just 1 hit and 11 at-bats in the series so far. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Suarez working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. But the Diamondbacks do get one back with a homer. It's now 5-1. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ohtani bats left, throws right, hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And he hits a ground ball right side, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Betts. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Betts with some impressive production lately. Right through there for a strike.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Will Smith to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Just missed. Freeman stands at second with 2 gone.
Ball inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that one is inside. Andy Pajes waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Two on, 2 outs. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw to third. In there safely.
Hey.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 down. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one is inside ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Good eye on that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Gonsolin back to work. And that is out of play. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. To the right side. And it goes just foul. And the 0-2. Fastball is outside. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Batting six.
Now it's the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Pavin Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play.
Whoa, that's down.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's way high. Ball one. Gurriel went deep in his most recent game. That one missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Gurriel gets a piece. Godsland turns, fires. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
They get 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down 7-1. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Line drive. Carroll brings it in with a nice running grab.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
James Outman getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
One down, base is empty. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Diamondbacks 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Gabriel Moreno.
And strike one to the catcher.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
He swings and fouls one off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
Alek Thomas now. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Fly to center his first time. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's your 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 8, Shortstop.
Here's Garrett Hampson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And he swings through that one.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Towards first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Mookie Betts. Not close with that one. Ball one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 1-2. Line drive. Caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Smith stands in now and watches strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers threatening. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nope. That's inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 2 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Diamondbacks 1. Bottom of the 4th, and here is Ketel Marte. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Just missed. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late and he's out at first. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Struck out looking his first time. To Betts at second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The first baseman, number 22.
Here's Josh Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Gonsolin fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Suarez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Pajes sizing this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. cut on and lifted in the air. And that's the inning. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Diaz back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And takes low for ball 1. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And that's too high. Breaking ball inside. And it's a full count. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 33, James.
And here is
Outman.
James Outman. 0 for 2 in this one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Outman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Right through there for a strike. And the slider just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Man at first, 1 away. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. He makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Diamondbacks 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Lourdes Gurriel.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Well, these Diamondbacks need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Came inside with that 2-strike
The catcher,
fastball
number
nicely
14.
and just bunched him up
Yeah.
on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The center fielder,
Not looking his
Alec
first time up.
Thomas.
In the air, center field, Outman. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. His 9th homer of the year. It's 8-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Gilbert Diaz gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the
Diamondbacks,
bullpen, Ryan Nelson.
Number 19.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ron Nelson.
One down, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That's in there, and it's 0-1. On the ground,
Nope, that's foul.
and foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top half of the sixth. Got him. Now 2 out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here comes Max Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
He goes down looking. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page
Now
right
batting,
now.
shortstop.
Now up next for Arizona, Garrett Hampson. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. The count 2-1. In the air, left side. Conforto sizes this one up and makes the grab. 2 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss
And it really looks like these hitters
One
have
ball,
been in
two
between
strikes.
with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one just misses, and that's ball 2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding
Now
go
batting,
up. And right there, we see the result.
Eugenio Suarez will hit next. Suarez really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tony Gonsolin is done, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kirby Yates. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Yates.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Marte off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball left side. Suarez fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. There's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
One down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
Hesung Kim digs in now. He's been a great free agent sign. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Chuck Taylor.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a ground ball to first and a foul ball. Yates ready to fire now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Kirby Yates with the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter. The bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Smith batting with one down takes a strike. Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Gurriel in the box again. Takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there.
No
I mean,
2 strikes.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one to first. Freeman. He takes it on his own. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty, one away. Mookie digs in here. First pitch, and it just misses. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 2-1.
That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 10-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Nelson will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, A.J. Puck.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
One out, base is empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. That one the other way. Hampson. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
The count.
Puck, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Down the middle for a strike, and it's 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That's
Ball,
inside.
that's off the plate.
Next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Goes down looking. Here comes Max Muncy.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one hammered center field. Thomas moving back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. On the mound now, number 78. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 78, Ben Casparius.
pero tampoco le ruega. Yo estoy más que claro, pero me suena raro que los flows que tú tiras parecen a los que yo. Pero soy una leyenda como no lo puedes ver. Mi casa ya parecía una casa de papel. No me quieren arriba, ellos me quieren ver caer. Yo pegando lo que yo nunca veo.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Moreno makes the turn at second. And he's got a leadoff triple. So man aboard at the plate, Alec Thomas.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swings through that one.
I got one ball.
Runner
one
at
strike.
third, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. In there at the knees. Gonna count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 3.
Carroll.
And first offering is fouled off. Moreno stands at third with one gone in the inning. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2.
Comes through with the RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. 0 for 3 in this one. The other way, pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Two outs. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 10 and the Diamondbacks 2. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Park back to work, and it's fouled away. Next pitch misses way outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Man at second. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
That's a ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike. I got 3 and 2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Kim in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, James Outman.
And next for L.A., James Outman. Swinging a ground ball up the middle to first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Yeah, Boog, 2 impactful home runs, and the second one came in the 8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal
Count
second,
1-0.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and
That's
third.
low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's in there. And it's 2-1
2
now.
balls, 1 strike.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Right through there, got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Dodgers strand a couple, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The third baseman, Eugenio Flores.
There's a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. Foul ball. High in the air, out to right. Pajes sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh.
And now it's Josh Naylor, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He circles the bases. It's 10-3.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's going to be Peyton Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1.
Inside,
that's
just missed. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Hard on the ground to first. Freeman over to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining.
The left
Fastball
fielder,
groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Gurriel, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
The count.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Digging in, Gabriel Moreno. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit, and out to aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch misses. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Gurriel at second. Moreno on at first with 2 down. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The D-backs down to their final strike. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Here comes Gurriel. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
Final score here today, 10-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did, but I still see I can't handle this pressure.
City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see what really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush, never going up. All I wanted was to be a, wanted me to get a little bread. A couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits and stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up. Like the club, after that go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside grave. I'm a real beach boy, come round my way. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back.